You are now plugged in to Rocking with Foxie Roxie. Yes! Welcome all Foxie Roxie lovers and believers. Yes, get in here. I know you've been having a great day. Let's talk about it, shall we? Let's go!
Let's go!
Yes! I cannot go any further without introducing my lovely co-host today, guys, Miss Hima.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, and Miss Hima, this is for Girl4mVegas. Is that correct?
Girl from 4M Vegas.
All right.
There's only one girl from Vegas who's come to Dallas and rocking it.
And rocking it. And now she rocking with who? Foxie Roxie. Yes. Okay, Miss Hima, please do just let us know where you from, and I guess basically let them know how you met Foxie Roxie.
Oh yes, that's a fun story to add, definitely. So hey folks, like I mentioned, I'm from Vegas. I moved to Dallas 7 years ago. I have loved Dallas since I've moved here. And recently, I've always been interested in social media. And recently, kind of life presented itself an opportunity. And when it did, I grabbed it. And I have become a travel content creator. I've always enjoyed traveling. And I have always enjoyed creating content and covering businesses, places, shops, anything. You want a commercial, you want anything covered, you want any of your businesses covered, I'm here for you. And that's how, there's another influencer in Dallas, and she had arranged a very nice, you would say like a podcast, plus like an event, like a mixer event. Mm-hmm. That's where I met Miss Foxie Roxie.
Okay.
Yes, and the moment I met her, she was such a firecracker. I was like, I need to collaborate with her. She is smart cookie, and I want a pie of that. I want a piece of that.
Thank you.
So there I am. Here I am. That's love.
Love it. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way. Aww. When I met you, you were so bubbly, and I'm like, that is podcast material. Love it. Not a dull moment.
Absolutely.
So definitely with that. Now you guys are podcasting with me, Rocking with Foxie Roxie, co-host guest Miss Hima. And Miss Hima, pronounce your last name for me, please.
It's Nadi Minty.
Nadi Minty.
Yes.
I like that. It just sounds like a real good minty piece of candy.
It does. That's what I keep saying. You want some spice and some freshness? Here it is. A minty is here.
I do believe that. It sounds like it. I love it. Yeah. So please tell me, where does that last name originate from?
My origins are in India.
Okay.
And the last name, it actually means like a high wall. My last name, that's what it means.
Okay.
The line of family or community or the family that I come from, there are quite a bunch of scholars there.
Okay.
Scholars, lawyers, writers. So the last name that I have, it comes from there. It means like a bunch of people who are raising the bar, raising the ball. So that's what it means.
That is so cool.
Yes.
And it's so cool that you know that, because you can ask some people and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't want to get too deep, people. Disclaimer, okay? I'm speaking of things that I think I know, not true facts. So please do not quote me on that.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. But anywho, let's continue. Thank you, Ms. Hima, for giving us some insight who you are. Sure. I really appreciate that. Stick around, guys, because we're going to get even some more information from her. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get into this. So our title and our theme today is making major moves, business and branding. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who don't like making major moves?
Oh, yes.
Especially when it comes to branding their business, right? Because what is, to me, it just says money. Money. It screams money.
Oh, yes.
It screams attention and power. Yep. Who don't like power?
Oh, obviously. And, in the world of content creation, where there's so many people out there, so many people creating so many things, you need to have a niche. You need to have something unique about yourself.
Yes.
And whether you're bringing your personality or a skill or knowledge, anything it might be. But I think that's what content creation really is about.
Okay.
And branding obviously is part of that. It takes a while to understand. Like I would still consider myself a novice. I'm still learning new things every day.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
I'm
So
with you on that.
and this world is far and wide, and it's continuing to grow.
It is.
And while I'm trying to run with it, I take my breaks and I learn things as well. Like I'm a self-taught content creator.
Me too.
I didn't really have. There are a lot of friends who definitely helped me. A few of my friends. One would be, I want to give a shout out to her.
Okay.
Miss Shaila Mehra.
All right.
Yes.
What's her name again?
Miss Shaila Mehra.
All right. Nice going.
Yes. This is one girl who literally, I think she has her TikTok page, her Insta page as well.
Okay.
And she does jewelry and a lot of other content creation as well. And she had few of her videos go viral.
Okay.
So she really helped me with, what kind of content I should make, what kind of branding that I want to create.
Okay.
So that, like, she really helped me out.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Because, one of my favorite things is to always say,
Yep.
not always have to be able to learn things on your own.
Oh, yes, of
But if
course,
you
of
can
course.
always be able to learn from somebody else's experience and then, twerk it or do a niche with it, like find your niche and put it there together. I always feel like you can always make something greater.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's not, like they say, it's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Oh,
right?
yes, obviously. And the thing is, I also believe that, you have to grow together. A single person cannot grow. I mean, we hear stories.
They can grow, but to me, only so far.
Only so far. That's
Only
right.
so far.
Only so far.
But like if you have somebody to grow with,
Exactly.
like you step on their shoulder, they step on your shoulder.
Yes.
You guys are going far.
Oh, yes.
But if you keep adding it, like if you step on, like if I step on your shoulder, only so far I'm gonna go.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if
Oh,
we
yeah.
get the producer, we get
Oh,
them
yes,
little
of
babies
course.
that was in here, we get a lot of people. We can continue to
Oh,
grow.
yes,
So
of
I
course,
definitely
of
get what you're
course.
saying here,
Yeah.
Miss Hima. Like definitely, it takes a team.
Oh, it takes a team.
It takes a team.
It takes a team.
And with that being said, let's jump into the next segment, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
The next segment is going to be inspirations and self-love thoughts. And today, guys, for October the 12th, 2023, you guys, it's being selfless, caring, compassionate, and unconditionally kind.
Yes.
Like love, it takes practice to understand and feel it. We share love with others through kind acts such as a smile, a nice word, and unexpected deeds or a planned surprise, okay? So just be an inspiration to people by being kind. And also self-love thoughts, guys. Being true to yourself, being nice to yourself, setting healthy boundaries for yourself, forgiving yourself. You're your biggest critic, okay? And when you aren't being true to yourself or nice to yourself, there's just no way you can be nice to anybody else.
No, that's absolutely, I agree. Like, the cup has to be full first before you can pour out of it.
Yes.
And I had to learn it with quite a few experiences in life. And to understand, self-love, people often take it the other way too. Look, sometimes being selfish is good sometimes. Sometimes you have to,
I agree.
take care. Like
That's
I said,
self-love. You have to be
boundaries,
selfish when it comes to self-love.
Yes.
But when it comes to being inspired, I feel like you got to be selfless.
Yes.
Because you can't say, hey, a lot of people, I'm big on homeless. That's one of my ministries. And so being, helping homeless people, there's no way I can be selfish. It's
yes. Oh, yes. Of course,
sometimes I feel like, giving your last is the most selfless act you can one of the possible things, other than giving a kidney. So hands to claps to anybody that did. Because I mean that's something really, really true.
Yep.
But Ms. Hima, you got anything else on self-love or inspirations?
Like I was saying before, self-love is definitely being a little selfish with yourself, but inspiration has to be selfless. I love that line, because unless you give yourself completely and say that, okay, I need to learn something, I don't know everything.
Right.
Unless that mindset is there, unless that openness of your heart is there, you cannot really take an inspiration. Right? So self-love is great, and that's where the beginning of everything is. But for taking inspiration, I love that line. You have to be selfless.
Thank you. Yes, and if I had some, I would be clapping.
Yes.
Love, guys.
Yes.
Love, peace, and soul. Okay, our next segment. Let's jump into this, Hima, shall we? What's going on in the world, okay? Mom's the word, guys. And again, I'm going to put a disclaimer out on here just to let you know that Foxie Roxie wants you guys to keep up. You know, a lot of times I know the news can be depressing. What's going on in the world can be very depressing. But these are some of the things that we just have to hear about, and we got to talk, or we got to know about. If you don't have nothing, if you're not able to really speak on it with facts, I would say don't speak on it at all, especially when it comes to politics, religion, and you know, humanity. You know, just be careful, guys. So that's the reason why I'm putting this disclaimer. So what I been very passionate about is Israel declared war on, and hopefully I'm saying this right, guys. Hamas.
It's Hamas.
Hamas. So Israel declared war on Hamas following a shock land, air, and sea assault by the Palestine militant group. And so I just want to go here real quick, and I seen a video on it, and it's really sad, guys. You know, your girl Foxie Roxie is all about peace and love, right? And it's either going to be peace and love, or it's going to be, you know, hatred. I just go for peace and love. So this seemed like a war, the Israel-Palestinian peace process. So this is a peace process, basically. And I know growing up and in school we was taught about peace treaties, right? But when I was doing my research on it, I'm like, oh, okay. This lets me know. And again, disclaimer, guys, I'm speaking on my only opinion. This is being opinionated. What I did read was basically this has been a peace treaty between these two countries, right? And so me common sense said somebody had to been a breach in contract.
Yep. And you know that this has been going on for many years. And, you know, I mean, I think all around the world, it's not just this. Anywhere in the world, if you see there's a conflict area, whether it's between ethnic groups or places, land peace, there might be conflicts, but like you said, I'm all for peace, and I believe that, you know, two wrongs don't make it right. So, you know, you have to. There's a dialogue that has to be undertaken, and everything can be solved. Like we were talking about, everything can be solved if you just look at the world with the humanitarian eyes. I think that's what is needed right now at this moment.
Come on, people. She's saying something really, really good. Seriously. I you know, and before I finish this segment, I just want to say, you know, one thing that I teach with my nieces and nephew, guys, or anybody I truly love and try to pass on that nugget is that gold nugget is to definitely, before you react, really think, who is it going to be affecting? Because you're just thinking about yourself at that time. I can be unalived, or you know, I can be in prison, but you're not thinking about that mother that's going to be crying at night and can't sleep because they're thinking about their child and what they could have done better, which they probably didn't have to do anything for your life to be turning out the way that it's turning. Or your child now don't have you to get that advice, right? So I just think if we all think about different things before we actually react, a lot of people will be in better positions.
Oh, yes, I agree.
And here it says Israel updates 45 killed in Israel. And so that right there, I mean, me just seeing like 911 happening over there now, this, you know, just a day or so ago, I couldn't do nothing but really, guys, and I'm being honest, shed a tear, because that means people are being misplaced. I mean, you know, people are dying, losing their lives sensibly over, you know, something that's been going on. And I believe we're in 2023. It should be a lot better.
And I know this is one thing I always think, like, COVID has not really taught many lessons to people yet,
which it should have.
And I believe, and like I was saying this, wherever there's conflict, it can be resolved, because look at it from a mother's perspective. I always think that whichever side are you on, whatever your opinion is, whatever your thought process is, when somebody gets hurt, the pain is the same. Any part of the world, the color of the blood is same. The pain is same. So
That's true.
so that's
Only
what it
thing is, our hair is not the same. Only because I have a wig, but you got the real hair. But it's really beautiful.
Oh man.
I had to break the ice, guys. I just had to break the ice. But thank you, Miss Hima. That was very beautiful. You're right. We're all the same, and you're right. There is other things that are going around in the world. It's just not over there in Israel. Only reason why I believe that a lot of us are taking on, because when we were saying I declare war, it's like it is actually going on. We have war over here in the United States, and we already know that, right, guys? But this is something where we're not having apartment complexes or houses just crumbling down to the ground. This is something. But here's is I'm done with it, and we're moving on to the next segment. For me, I just say pray for Israel, pray for our nation, guys. Pray for our nations. We need it. If you meditate, whatever the good positive energy you put out in the universe, we all need it.
We all need it. We all need peace. We all need peace and love.
Thank you, Miss Hima. So let's go on. It's time to get to know Miss Hima some more. Let's interview her. Let's get to know our co-host today. Okay. Girls from Vegas. Girls from Vegas. Oh, I get it now. 4M from.
Yes, number 4M.
You guys know if I would have had a dub button, y'all would know Roxie would have pushed the dub button on her. Okay, so I did, I got to look you up now, Miss Hima. I got to see if you really who you say you are. Because I know. Yeah, we know who you are.
Okay.
You who you say you is?
Yes, I swear.
Okay, so I do show that you are IT professional, right? A content creator. Now, is this travel blogger or vlogger? It's supposed to say vlogger.
I mean, it's now that's a new age term. I had to learn myself. It's a blogger because you're on a video. The bloggers were usually the ones writing a blog, and now from a page, people have come onto a video, and so blog has become a blog.
It's va instead of blog.
It's a va.
Wow, I learned something today. Yay! Hey guys, all my Foxie Roxie believers and lovers, our goal is to learn something new every day. Okay, a word, put a word in a sentence, a new color, anything. Just learn something new. And today we learned vlogger. So it's video. Bloggers writes. Vloggers video. Yes. Which one are you? Or are you both? Okay. And so then you put plus size.
Yes. So the other thing that okay, how about this? Let me just start from the beginning.
Okay, let's go. Yes. I like starting from the beginning, guys. Sometimes starting over is the best.
Okay. It's the best, yes. So like I was telling, I moved here to Dallas. I have enjoyed being here.
Okay.
And I'm an IT professional. And the title that I have, it's called an agile coach. That is the word. So the mentoring, coaching, training, that's all part of my skill set that I do as a professional, as an IT professional in the IT industry. And I have been with the industry for a long time now. And like I said, social media has always fascinated me. But, sometimes you don't take the plunge. And sometimes you are like, okay, maybe this is not for me. Maybe, I don't know if it's, if it works for me
or guys.
Not. Yep.
So true.
Yep. Then, life kind of presented an opportunity.
Once again.
Okay. And when that opportunity came, I thought, okay, let me start making content. I've always loved traveling. Me and my son, we travel everywhere. And earlier, I used to just put pictures and some videos here and there, pieces together. I mean, if you go to my earlier Instagram videos and pictures, they were all kind of all over the place.
I did. I did go.
Yes, you did. Yeah, so you were stalking me already.
I was stalking her. I know who you really is.
Yes. So once that happened, once you get into it, things keep like catching wind, so to speak. And with my travel, then I realized there was another ambassadorship, as you know, in the Instagram world that comes up.
Okay.
So I got in touch with a Korean skincare line.
Okay.
And my skin, now that you're looking at my skin,
Look
it's
at
like
this beautiful
flawless
skin.
and shiny. It wasn't like that. So,
Okay.
and we're all hitting a stage where we need to
Right.
take care of our skin more.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yes.
boom.
So that started. So I got in touch with a representative here in Dallas.
Okay.
And she has her own brand and company. She does marketing and other things as well. Her name is-
Knowledgeable.
Yes. And so, yes, that's how I got hooked on to Korean skincare line. So for a month, I used it on myself. Like
Okay.
if you go to my Insta and I have videos and, like kind of before and after pictures over there.
Okay.
And once, like I was hooked onto it. So once I started that, I said, okay, now I really need to tell people about this.
Okay.
So the Korean skincare line that I have, that I market and deal with the branding,
Okay.
it's called Incelderm, INCELLDERM.
Okay.
Incelderm. It's an authentic Korean company.
Okay.
And the umbrella company under which it is, it's called Riman, RIMAN, Riman. And they have an excellent non-toxic,
Okay.
no chemicals.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes, vegan.
Okay.
Product.
Like it.
Yep. And
All you vegan users out there.
Yes, absolutely. And you might think, oh, there are like bunch of products. Like, do I have to use all of them together every
Right.
single day? But that's not it. I mean, you have to think about that as we age, our cells kind of start dying out, and we
Right.
need to rejuvenate it. You can use a lot of like home-based things, but that doesn't help anymore regarding the elasticity and the quality of the skin.
Right. So you're saying basically now modern day we
Yes.
need the medicine or
Yes,
the sermon
exactly,
to really see
exactly.
a difference in
Yes.
just home remedies.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And the best part about these products is one of the star product of this whole line is a cream which has Botox in it. So hey, you're set. Yes. So,
Girl, my Botox uses it. Come on.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
wanted to hear this. Yay.
Yes. And so you're saving on like an invasive procedure. You are saving money on that.
Right.
And then, I mean, obviously, anything topical takes a longer time compared to like an injection on your skin. But the results, I believe, the results are much better because it's not really harming you, and all the products are tested and certified, and so yeah. So that's how I got into it. That's how I got into Incelderm, and I vouch by the product myself.
Okay.
So,
Well, your skin looks fabulous.
Oh,
amazing.
thank you. Thank you so much.
So I definitely want to try
Yes,
some of that because your
sure.
skin looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so and thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
What does Girls from Vegas represent to you?
When I originally started my Instagram page, like I said,
Okay.
I moved from Vegas to here.
So you did.
Yeah.
Were you in Vegas all your life?
I have lived there for almost 9.5 years.
9.5 years.
Yes. Originally, I'm from India, and
Right.
that's how I moved to United States in 2006. And yep. So then 9.5 years I lived in Vegas,
Okay. And how long you been in Texas? now?
and now almost 6 years, 6.5 years now. So
You're
it's
still a baby, but
Oh,
we'll
yes.
take you on in.
Yeah, yes. We are trying to like. I feel more Texan than from Vegas now.
No, you gotta get that
Yeah.
country twang in there.
Yes,
You gotta
I
let me hear
know.
your y'all.
Yo.
Hey, I think she is right, guys. I think she's in here. If I still start doing the rope,
Yes, that's how it is.
bring the cattle out.
Yes.
Miss Hima, she gonna go back to India and tell them, let me show you how they do it in D-Town, baby.
That's what I believe. Like, see, I have moved a lot throughout my
Okay.
life.
Traveling.
Traveling. And my father, he was in the Indian Army, and he's a surgeon.
Oh,
in the
cool.
army, and then now he has
You
his own
said that,
practice.
wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then So he has a love for traveling. So
Okay.
wherever he was stationed,
Uh-huh.
he made sure that we covered all the cities and towns that were like in proximity to that place.
Cool.
That's
Ooh,
how.
that's cool.
So that's how my love for traveling came in.
Oh, cool.
And all my life, I think, till I moved to United States, until I moved to actually Vegas, you know, anything beyond like 1 year, 2 years in a single place.
It's time to move.
Yes, it's like time to move. I'm getting the ticket. It's just time to move now.
Wait a minute, him are like that with with states, and I'm like that with apartments. I'm in an apartment 1-2 years. I'm like, say, give me another apartment. I can't stay here.
Yes.
Even now, the little bugs outside, I already used to hear her.
Oh, man.
Like so.
Yeah, they become your friends after a while,
Yeah.
and then it's time to move.
You hear the same bird chirping every
Yes,
morning.
you know.
You like the same old, just a different day.
Yes, definitely. True.
So that's pretty cool that your
Sure.
dad is a surgeon, so smart, and then your dad traveled so that it came into your spirit
Yes.
to do the same thing.
Yes.
Now I do want to say, Hima, the videos, you guys got to go to her page on Instagram. I do love it. As I was stalking her page, knowing that she was coming to co-host with me, your son is so adorable.
thank you.
I was gonna ask, but you already said it, and I'm like, who's this little man she has? I have one son myself, and so he's my prince, and I seen that, and then I seen the beautiful places that you go to,
yes.
and I love the content that you put out there. Like
you.
it's
Thank
something
you.
that will let your mind explore.
Yes,
So I think
yes.
that's really cool.
Yes.
And I also see you're family oriented.
Yes,
And
I am.
you girls from Vegas. She got her girls, okay? Her
Yes.
girls is posted up, fly,
Yes,
diva.
yes,
I said, okay, Miss Hima, go ahead with your bad self.
Yes. Yeah.
Check her out, guys. So let's find out more about Miss Hima, shall we, guys? My Foxie, Roxie, believers and lovers. Okay, so she did tell us about her skincare line.
Yes.
She told us about what Girls from Vegas mean to her, and we love that. Thanks for coming to Dallas, Texas. I would have never got a chance to meet you.
Yes, of course.
Last question we have for right now on that topic is getting to know Miss Hima. Is what type of audience are you trying to attract for your business and your brand?
Okay. I see now. I have, if you notice, like I have the way I have set it in my mind and the business is this 2 different branches. One is like
Okay.
a travel content creation.
Okay.
Anything related to travel.
Okay.
I
see that.
Yeah, and then marketing and branding for other businesses.
Oh, okay.
So, that's one
So
thing.
you do like kind of
Yeah.
what I do as
Yeah,
well. So
yeah.
like the event, like you marketing and you like hosting.
Yes.
You'll do a host.
Not really hosting,
Not-
but
okay.
more like, if you go to, for example, recently in my travel, I went to New Mexico.
Okay.
And when I went to New Mexico, me and my son, we just landed in a cute little town.
Okay.
It's called Taos. Guys, check out Taos. I mean, it's pretty famous in New Mexico. It's like
It's a city. It's a town in
New Mexico.
New
In New Mexico.
Okay.
And the resort that we stayed at, it's called El Monte Sagrado.
Okay.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was like, and you won't even believe, I didn't do any research. Like I was literally traveling on the way. I thought, okay, you know what, this place has come up. Let's see what it is.
Okay.
And I ended up there. It was a beautiful resort, amazing people. I mean, New Mexico has its own culture. It has its own vibe. I was just in love with the place.
Cool.
So if you think about it, now I've just visited the place and I can, stay there, enjoy myself and take some pictures and come back. But I really wanted to promote that place.
Cool.
So now I have gone and created content for it. I have, put together me and my son. We are travelers. I think he's a nomad like me as well. So like,
He has an old soul.
He
That's
is an
what
old
we call.
soul. He's an old soul.
Here in Texas, you got an old soul.
He's old. So that, and then we put all of that together, and now, so obviously, it's a marketing for them. It's a promotion for them. At the same time, the love of travel is so much that you want to promote every single unique place for people to know. So coming back to your question, what you asked, who's your audience? I want everybody to travel. Travel gives you perspective in life. Travel gives you adaptability, like wherever you go. And it also gives you a way of understanding different cultures and, opens up your mind, opens up your horizon. And many people don't travel because of course, financial constraints or family, and you're just stuck in one place all your life. No, folks, do that.
Tell me about it.
Yes, do that. And travel with your kids.
Grandmama.
Oh, yeah.
Mama.
Yes, yes.
I said, you're just going to live and die in Dallas, Texas. Yeah.
I know, no.
Well, let me break the generation curse for you, because Foxie Roxie is about to get up out of here. I'm about to be in them streets.
Yes.
I'm going outside.
Okay, come on, let's pump up.
Okay. So thank you. So
Yes.
the type of audience that you're looking for is some audience that will definitely love to travel with you around the world.
I travel with me around the world, and people, with kids, with younger kids, they always wonder, oh my goodness, it's too much of hassle. It is not. Trust me, kids learn so much. There's so much that I've seen changes in my son personally.
Right.
From he's been traveling with me since past 3.5 years now. So then and now, like I said, he's become suddenly an old soul. He's like just adaptable. Wherever you put him, I know he can survive. That kind of growth comes in. So that's my audience, like parents, particularly single mom. I'm a single mom myself, and we are all scared. At least when you begin your adventures, you're like, I don't know, will I be able to travel? Will I be able to, manage my finances? No, you can. Everybody can travel. People can travel on a budget. People can travel with kids.
I learned that, guys.
Yes. And it just takes a little planning, but you can. And that's what I want to impart on the audience, and, help them, get inspired, I guess, by me.
Cool.
And travel.
So let me ask you, how old is your son?
He just turned 10 on 10th October. So he's a 10. He's a
10.
Yes.
Happy birthday, little man. So you got your little prince as well. My mom's birthday was October the 7th.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Woo woo.
Oh,
happy birthday, queen. Happy birthday, mom. I love you so much. And I'm so happy that I was here another year. And I'm happy you was here another year for your son as well. It's nothing like celebrating a birthday with a loved one.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
It's nothing. So thank you, Miss Hima, for letting us in your business. But no, thank you for letting us get to know you. Foxie Roxie is all about the know. I believe knowing is winning half the battle. When you do know, and when you know people, you know the scoop, you know what's going on, and you know who is who.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes,
and I always believe in one thing, like what you're talking about, knowledge. You should have the thirst for knowledge. You should have a thirst for, what's out there, like just the curiosity.
Right.
And, leave your inhibitions behind. I know it takes time. It just doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
But if you don't go out and ask, what will you receive? Isn't that what the Bible says? Ask and you shall receive.
That's right.
And that applies to everything in life. So, yeah, that's what
good.
I do.
And knock, and the door shall be
open.
Oh,
yes, it should be open.
That's one of my favorite sayings. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And if you don't ask, how in the world should you expect to receive?
Exactly.
So I love that one. Hey, girl, don't get me up here. Don't get the prophet up here preaching now. Because, we'll go. God is good. All the time. And all the time. Come on, somebody. God is good. Yes, He is.
God has taken care. God always takes care.
Yes, He is. He's always in control.
Yes.
Come on, Miss Hima. I knew it was we supposed to met for a reason.
Yeah.
All right. So the next segment, guys. I don't know why I'm just chopping up words today.
You're excited to see me.
I am. I told the CEO of Vibe Life that I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I love it. I'm just going straight to the top from here, right?
Oh, yes.
We're just gonna keep moving and
moving.
It's not all about what you know. It's who you know. Sometimes. Nah, for real. A lot of times though, it is who you know. They gonna get you in them doors. I knew Jerry Jones right now.
Oh yes. I wish.
Hey, Jerry Jones, I'm going to need you to come up off the men. Sponsor Foxie Roxie. What you need? About $3.5 billion.
And don't forget me on the side.
Okay, that was a good one. No, I won't forget you. No, don't leave a soldier behind, guys. We won't do that one. Okay, so the next one we have the segment business relationship goals. And guys, what are some of the strategies that you are trying to further your brand? So, Miss Hima, you want to go first on this? What are the strategies are you doing to work on your brand?
Like I said, my thing was I don't want to restrict my audience. I want to take my content to like look beyond, go beyond your own circle. Just don't stick with it. Try to explore what's out there, and who, like I said, definitely, it matters who you know.
Right.
But at the same time, don't just stick with your folks only. Go explore, explore your horizon, meet new people.
Right.
Try. Some people will be happy to meet you. Some people will be not. But give a chance. You never know. You never know who will turn around and who will answer your door. And so that's the part I believe. And that has helped me get a lot of businesses, get a lot of contacts, networking. And as I work on my branding and my content and different businesses that I have promoted, that has helped me. Like being open, be a little curious, and at the same time, be approachable and approach others.
That's good.
Yes, be approachable yourself and approach others.
Right.
You never know. You never know what.
Like I approach you. Well, we approach each other.
Yes, we approach each other. Yeah. If I
Those are good tips.
Yes. And if
nuggets.
Yes, nuggets. If you don't say hi, if you don't go ahead, step and say, hi, this is me and me, I do so and so. Some people might like you.
You miss your blessing.
Exactly.
You miss your opportunity.
Exactly.
And like my granny, this is off the subject, but it's at the same time similar. She 82, she want a man, but she don't want to go to bingo. She don't want to go work. But God, I believe God to bring him to the door. Well, baby, let me tell you.
It ain't working like that anymore.
You want that man come knocking, so you want a thing of milk, granny. This is they're not delivering milk no more. You got to get out there and get it. Go get your blessing.
Yes.
Go get it.
Yes.
Cause baby, if they were knocking at doors, I have me a man by now. I ain't lying.
Look, if she on Facebook, she can find somebody next door.
When did Facebook come to dating site?
That's what it has become.
What we getting on Facebook? I think that's another segment.
Oh yes. Hey mama, keep your doors open and watch on Facebook.
Keep your doors closed and stay off Facebook.
Okay, I ain't giving ideas.
Here on Foxie Roxie, rocking with Foxie Roxie, we do not condone leaving doors unlocked, open windows.
Hey, you never know.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it, because I got to make sure, because I don't want that man coming for me, mama. Foxy Roxy talking about, her and her co-host talking about leave the doors unlocked and stuff. No. Next thing you know, Channel 4-5 News. On this day, we had the podcast telling people to leave their doors unlocked. It's been a pandemic.
No, that's not what I meant. Disclaimer, that's not what I meant.
Disclaimer, you guys.
Yeah,
Miss Hima said it. I said it. Facebook, you heard it.
Yes.
It's a disclaimer.
Everybody.
Out of the whole podcast, that's what they want to get us on.
Yes. That's
so you gotta see what I'm saying. 2023, you gotta be extra careful these days with the words, with your actions, just movement. Like I played one time going to the airport. And I was just like, man, I hope something I said. And I was like, bum. And whoever was with me said, girl, you can't be. I said, what? Oh, my bad. Okay. And so now, every time I go in the airport, guys, I always have it at the front, the front. No bum, no bum, no bum, no smoke, no bum, no nothing. So you just gotta be real careful nowadays. That's why I'm saying that, guys. Just be real careful where you're at. If you're at church, it's a certain, way that you gotta, maintain and carry yourself. That's anywhere, even in restaurants. And and hey, this is to my people for sure. We are like that. I don't care. care. This is who I am. But please, people, do care, okay?
Yes.
It's called self-discipline.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so our segment on that one, Miss Hima, we said, what are some strategies that you're trying to further your brand? And with me, with Night Owl Entertainment, Foxie, Roxie, I'm doing like what you said at the beginning. It's new, and I'm learning things as I go. And so some of the things that I'm learning as I'm going, I'm not taking for granted of things that I can use and get with my niche. I'm looking at my competition. I have to. I need to see what they're doing versus what I'm not doing. And then also I got to look at them as versus what I'm doing and they're not doing. Is it making a better impact, or is it making a less impact? Are they trying to? So I want to learn more of experience than just actually going through it, because that's going to slow down the process of where I'm trying to be, right?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
And like Ms. Hima said also, don't think I know everything. Be as open as possible, as an open book to receive more knowledge and wisdom of how I can tweak it. Maybe something I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing. Don't be offensive as, no, really, and especially if they've been in the business for a while. You really want to get those partners, those points from people who's been doing it. Right now, podcast is blown up. It's hot. If you can get your hand on that potato, get on it. But at the same time, it's not for everybody.
It does not. And I agree with you. See, as much as learning, learning and going out, meeting people is important. It's also the application of your skill. I mean, you should analyze what skills you have.
True.
And what you can imbibe from others, and and sometimes it's also important to recognize what you can and can't do.
Right.
Everybody can do. Like one person doesn't have like 100 skills. You might, if you are a genius, like Elon Musk or like Mark Zuckerberg, but still, recognize your skill. Work on the learn new things, of course, like improve your skill set. At the same time, enhance what you have and your authenticity. I think that's what really people can see through you. If you are just being fake, people can see through you. And that's what I realized, sometimes you just need to cut the cord with things that don't really, I wouldn't say matter, but probably which are not helping in your growth.
That's what I was going to stunt your growth.
Yes, stunt your growth. Take it out and inculcate the skills that are needed for your growth, and at the same time apply the skills and reach out and network and meet people. Learning and being open-minded is, I think, the biggest thing that you need in any business, and especially in this entertainment business. So yeah.
Good nuggets. Yes. And I think also with me is the strategy is with my audience. So I know I don't want little bitty kids unless they're just guests. I'm just doing a show because I feel like sometimes I go a little too deep for little bitty kids. But I do want to draw an audience of teenagers because I am about building the community in the world, right? I'm a humanitarian. So I want to grab them because the earliest you can get them to start making good moral decisions is better for our planet and our world. So the adolescents, the young race, right? The 20s, and then the ones that are starting to be way more mature in their 30s. And then, of course, I want to reach my older group, because then that way they can talk to me and say, hey, this young sister, no, try to look at it this way. Or, okay, young sister, okay, so this is how you new modern day women are kind of looking at it now. And so I want to be able to reach that. And by doing that, I'm looking at my strategies is looking at different content. How many people do I get with food content, or how many people I get with relationship content, or just different. So that's what I'm paying attention to is what really pulling them in with different content that I put out there. So that's a good strategy. I think we're both on the same page on that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, guys, you still with me? Y'all still with me? Still stay with me now. Hey, we're gonna keep it loving. We're gonna keep laughing, and we're gonna keep them nuggets. Them nuggets. You gotta have that knowledge, okay? Just because some people, what are they talking about? She talking about some nuggets. They finna break out some chicken. No.
It's knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, so our next segment, guys, is highlights of favorite influencers and why. And I have this almost every podcast because I believe, again, like I say, people that came before us is the ones that was leaving those gold nuggets to trail for us to have a better future, right? And a better journey through this thing called life. So this quote I have for this podcast, guys, is because we are talking about branding in our business. If you want success, you have to start acting, feeling, and being successful. And that's by Mr. Matt O'Grady. And what I took out of that, what he said, which what I always use, my guys, is that if you look well, you feel good. If you dress well, you're going to walk like you're $1 million, right? If you look like it, baby, if you smell like it, I'm telling you. But if you go around looking like Raggedy Ann, and anybody that knows me, I say this, and I believe CEO and heard me say it before. If you looking like Raggedy Ann, you may as well be Jack and Jill that fell down that hill, because that's exactly how you're going to be acting. You going to look. And then look, on top of this too, Hima, if you, I've seen it. Like, if you dress like you got $1 million and you ain't got nothing but $5 in your savings account, and you walk in that restaurant, watch how the waiters and them treat you differently from if you walked in there and you looked like you was a bum off the street. Watch how differently they treat you. They don't know what's in your bank account. They don't know where you stay. But just because of your appearance, they're going to take that and run with it. And that's one of the reasons why I say I love God so much, because he knows your heart. And people just see your outer appearance, and they're going to take that. Never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So if you want to be successful, you got to feel it. And you got to act it. You got to play the part, baby. You know, I remember this line always. Fake it till you make it. Look at she in my head. Fake it till. Now we got faith it. Faith it too. Faith it too. That means you stepping out on faith. That means you're believing what is not seen. That means I am a CEO. I'm wealthy. I'm healthy. I already stay in my mansion, baby. I'm already putting stuff on the walls. Hello, world. But I am faithing it because I'm believing it. Until God says not so, I'm gonna believe and stand on it like it is.
You know what? I think I like your line better. Faith. Keep the faith. Faith it. Because, you know, nowadays I think everybody can see through you. So as much as you want to keep that up, but people do see through you. So, you know, I think more than fake, probably it would be, you know, keep your confidence up and have the faith. Have the faith.
You know, confidence is sexy to me, and you keep saying that, and I just like really grasped on it. People can see through you genuinely. And the reason why I agree with him on that is because I'm a big energy feeder. Like, if I come around you and then you be like, what's wrong with her? It may not be nothing wrong with me. It's just that strong energy that I'm pulling off of you. You may just had a bad day. You could maybe just got a ticket. Your car was, your tire, something was going on, and it probably personally didn't mean anything to me. It wasn't projected to me, but it's just because of that. You know how they say that cloud hanging over you, cloud hanging over you, and you're getting rained on, and anybody that you come around is just like basically feeling it. So that's the reason why, guys, I try my best to love people, uplift them, encourage them, because you don't know. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it till God call me home, guys. You don't know where I've been, where I'm at, and where I'm going. So why not just love on me? Because at that moment, that person could have suicide thoughts. But because you smiled, because you told them that they are special and they're amazing, and whatever they're going through, better days are coming.
Absolutely. You know, I want to quote famous Indian actress. And she was also Miss Universe. I'm sorry, I don't forget. I forgot the year she was Miss Universe. Her name is Lara Datta. And you know, I was once watching her interview, and I think the interviewer was asking her, why did you help your fellow contestant? I think her crown was like crown or
cool. It was
like tilted, and she was trying to help her out. And she said something which I remembered for a very long time. People won't remember what you did. People would remember how you made them feel. That is the most thing, like, you know, important thing.
That's good, Hima.
And you know, because see, sometimes, like you said, it doesn't matter. Like, it might just take 2 minutes for me to just stand there, say hi, hello, how are you, and it could actually probably be the only nicest thing that that person has heard that day.
That's
You never know what's
right.
happening in somebody's
No,
life.
seriously.
So I believe that. I mean, I try to be as
That's
much,
cool. So while you saying that, let me go ahead and make
Oh.
sure your crown is, girl, look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And okay. All right. We got 2 minutes before break, guys. So with that, y'all remember that, okay? That if you want success, you have to start acting, feeling, and being successful.
Yeah.
All right. And also, like Miss Hima said, always remember to fix someone's crown.
Yes.
We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. You are plugged in to Rocking with Foxie Roxie.
I love it.
Woo! Welcome back, all my Foxie Roxie lovers and believers. I wasn't gone too long, was I, guys?
Oh,
You didn't
no.
miss me too much, did you?
I hope not.
Let's get back into this, shall we? We shall. Okay, guys, give me one moment. The next segment we got going on, guys, is we're looking back to the future. Where are we trying to be in 5 years with our brand? Give me one moment, and then we're going to get to Miss Hima and see what she got to say. And then I'm going to let you guys know what I have to say about it while you guys, really just think about that real quick. And if you really think about it, I came up with the topic, and I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but let's go again. It says, looking back to the future. Well, you may ask, Roxie, how you gonna look back to the future?
Yes.
Oh, well, but looking back to the future is basically looking in the future. Okay. So if you know the movie, if anybody know the movie, I know I'm kind of. You remember that movie, Miss Hima? Okay. So Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So looking back to the future, where are we trying to be in the next 5 years with our brand? You want to go first on that, Hima?
Okay. Where I want to be, definitely have businesses, set up few businesses, different kinds of businesses,
Okay.
and diversify your streams of income.
Okay.
A brand being associated with a person and a particular niche is great, but you also need to diversify your income. That's where it is. So, and the world is changing. Even now, like the world economy is changing.
True.
The power play in the world is changing. If you see different nations, different parts of the world, which you wouldn't imagine that's where the economy is growing, or that's where the money is coming from. That's where you look at now. You cannot be looking at just one nation or one power play and decide I'm going to be here and that's where the money is. No. There's a whole world out there.
That's like putting all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
You definitely don't want to do that,
Oh, yeah,
right?
definitely. So travel, like I said, travel.
Okay.
I'm thinking of coming up with the budget travel, especially travels for single moms or single parents, single moms and single parents, and that's something that I'm really working towards. Like it's still in the works, and then,
sounds fun.
Yep, it is fun. And experiences, giving people experiences as they travel. Like anybody can travel within the budget, with their constraints. Even especially I'd also add this, especially with the community, differently abled community. That's something also I want to look at and provide an experience where they can travel to different parts of the world without being restricted to how will I travel, what will I do, will facilities be available to me or not.
Blessing somebody
Yes,
with
blessing
that.
somebody.
That would be cool.
Yes,
that would be really
because,
cool.
I've been really inspired by Paralympics and people who participate in that with different abilities, And I have always wondered how they do that. And that's when, this idea came up. Like if I if my travel content like really starts picking up and I take it as a business, that's one thing I really want to work on.
True.
So, yeah.
That's good.
So, and it's not just with travel, like with my Korean skincare line. That's a business I have. The other thing that I want to work is activewear. I want to create an activewear for all different sizes and for people with different conditions.
Okay.
Generally brands do that, right? I mean, they just have now that people are more inclusive, brands are more inclusive, they have different sizes, but there are different conditions that women and men, have, where and they want to work out, they want to go to the gym and work out, or they want to maybe go for a walk, but they're hesitate. So that's another kind of activewear that I'm working on.
Okay,
So,
cool.
yes.
Go ahead, Hima.
Yes.
Make that money, girl.
Oh, yes.
Don't let that money make you. Ching.
So,
My
oh
bad.
no. Roxie, I'm getting you super excited.
Wait a minute, we start talking about that money.
Yes.
Everything started flying.
Yes. That's what it is. I'm having.
Girl, we start talking about money. I get excited.
Yes.
You see my angels and spirits and everything get
Yes.
it. It exceeds, excels, everything.
Excels. Just spread it out there.
You talking about money?
Yes.
How much money we talking about? That's pretty good. That was really good. I like your answer on that. I believe, Miss Hima, that you will be going far. I believe that
Thank you so
as
much.
long as you keep pushing, you're going to reach a great level. And I would love to be there to see that and
yes.
experience that with you.
I'm gonna take you, baby, with me.
Oh, definitely. Let's take each other.
Yes.
Whoever let's race. Who get there first?
Yes.
Maybe I'll slow down, let you get there, Hima. Look like you're going to get there a little faster. Just give me a little, like in the Bible, let me just touch a little of the hem of that garment, ma'am. Nugget. Okay. So I'm looking back to the future. And the reason why I chose this question, guys, is because if you ever took like a motivational class or anything, or if you've been in therapy, they'll usually ask you, and I always wonder, but they'll usually ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yes.
And at first I used to 5 years, man, 5 years is forever.
No, it's not.
5 years forever. Now I'm thinking 5 years will be here. 5 years?
Yes.
You there already. So that's the reason why they start doing the frame of 5 years, because before you know it, 5 years will be knocking at your door.
Oh yes.
And so I always want to be like realistic,
Yes.
right? And so I usually when I used to think that, I'm like, okay, 5 years, I would do things that was unrealistic. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be in a mansion, but you know what, guys, I'm still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm still,
I'm
still being.
There's another way of looking at it too.
I'm still being unrealistic. Let me let y'all in on it. Here's the little secret.
Yeah.
Like the head go. Well, I'm being in the next 5 years. I'm gonna say where I'm going to be. Okay, not where I want to. Where I'm going. I want to be my brand on billboards in 10 major cities, okay? I want to see Foxie, Roxie, Night Owl, and then I just want to see a straight line. It ain't got to be pretty, glitter. Y'all know I'm flashy. None of that. Just saying, hey, host, shelters, this, and that. I don't care. I just want the billboard up there so people can say, hey, Foxie, Roxie, I need you. I'm already, go check me out on the page, but we'll get to that later because I'm already on it, okay? So I would love that 10 major states, because God said write it down and make it plain. Okay, you got to do that. So, and this is 5 years, guys. Hey, 2 a year. That's believable. That's believable. And signing contracts with A-listers, millionaires. Come on, holla at your girl. Okay, and I also want to complete a successful talk show. look at me already now.
Oh,
Is the podcast? Is it Rocking with Foxie Roxie?
yeah.
Shall this be the success that I'm looking for?
Who knows? That's gonna be go viral. That's all we know.
I said, okay. A reality show. I've always wanted to do a reality show with my family, guys, because I have the greatest grandmother and mother, and my family is funny, man. Like, we get together. I'm talking about, we got an imitation. I got an impersonator of Eddie Murphy in my family.
Oh, wow.
I got a lot. I got Cat Williams. I got a Kevin
wow,
Hart.
nice.
I got, like, my family is really funny, guys, and y'all looking like, is that, and it's not them, but for some reason God put them in my family, so I love it.
Okay.
So the reality show, I think you guys are, and nieces and nephews and cousins, it's a big family, guys.
Okay.
And 5 book touring signings. I am writing a book, and hopefully I can write 5 more books. One is almost completed, and hopefully in 5 years I can do 1 book a year. It don't have to be a big novel, right? A encyclopedia, something that just encourages. And this one I'm excited to have done by the end of this year, guys. So till next year, hopefully I'll be touring to some cities or states, you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
and
that's
sign
amazing.
and give that encouragement and show that love, you know?
Oh, wow.
So I'm excited about that, guys. Now, here's the biggest thing that I've been trying to do forever, guys, and 5 shelters for domestic women and children in convicted felonies for rehab. I feel like there's just so much homeless in the world, and there's women that's getting beat up, and they don't have no ability to get away from that abusive relationship. But at Foxie Roxie Shelter, we're gonna have all that security. We're gonna give you all the resources for you and your babies to be sufficiently on your own, right?
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Wow,
and
that's
so
amazing.
some of the men that come out of prison, they really have learned their lesson, guys, and really want a different opportunity, you know, and then they need the resources
They need
and
the
somewhere
resources.
to live. A lot of times they go to these halfway houses, you know, and they don't care. They just getting those checks. Your 3 months is up. Get out my house, and they're back to doing the same thing that they was doing. They need rehab. They need somebody that's gonna believe in them and push them and show them the right way. So that's my look at my Back to the Future, guys, in 5 years. So I gotta get busy.
Oh, you
I'm a busy woman.
No, you are busy. That's what I'm just feeling. Oh, wow, listening to that.
I said I want to leave a footprint, a legacy. I mean
awesome,
that.
Awesome. That's really great. I think I need to take a leaf from your book now and I guess to put on a few more things on my 5-year plan. I think that would be great.
We gotta get to that money, Hima.
Yes,
we gotta get to it. Okay,
Get
guys. So
that.
I want you guys to always think and remember. Keep it in your mind. Where are you in 5 years? Because it'll come and go. Okay, and you don't want to have to. Some of the same thing on this 5-year plan have to be on the next 5-year plan. Let's check them off, guys. Okay, let's go. Come the Madness. Our next segment is Come the Madness. We talk about a lot of deep stuff, and we talk about a lot of, you know, realness on here on Rockin' with Foxie Roxie. So what I always want to do is calm the madness. Let's just calm everything down. Shall we calm the storm? So no matter what transpires on this earth, guys, on this planet, please always be prepared as possible to mentally be ready for an instant change and live in day-to-day life, or straight up just go into survival mode. Peace and love over hate, everybody.
Oh, yes.
Peace and love over hate, everybody.
Everybody. Yes,
Can
you
we
need
give him some
Yes,
love? Let's get some love. Love.
Yep.
So calm the madness. Whatever you're going through, guys, just know that it too shall pass.
Yes.
It's just like a storm. You go in, you're in the middle of it, but you gotta come out, baby. And then you're smelling like roses, right?
Yes. Roses or Chanel No. 5. Depends on what you want to smell like.
Which one do you pick? I picked Chanel No. 5.
Yeah.
I love Chanel. That smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Just remember, guys, when you come in the madness, baby, just remember, put on your peace suit, okay? And love. Our next segment is, guys, the upcoming event, okay? Rock with Vibe Life and Night Owl Entertainment, Foxie Roxie, guys. We have the OM2H presents Houston first annual podcast gala, Saturday, November the 18th, 2023. The tickets are on sale at onemarriage2hustlers.com. facebook.com/podcast-gala. You're not going to want to miss this. This is a red carpet event, guys. VIPs, a lot of people that do great work and podcasters in Houston, Texas are going to all come out that night, and it's going to be awesome. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets as soon as possible before they're gone.
I'm signing up for that.
Okay, definitely. Upcoming studio interview with Mr. Pookie, our own Dallas, Texas lucrative legend. Yes.
Nice.
Presenting with a Vibe Life and Night Owl Entertainment. My upcoming co-hosting podcast, we got that with Miss co-host guest, Miss L like the magazine. Yes. You remember her, right? That's going to be a good one, guys. That's going to be a fun one. And our next segment is Last Words. Oh, it's so hard to say goodbye. But we don't know where you got to go. But
I know. People, you don't want to put people to sleep now.
No,
like, oh
I think,
goodness.
look. It's time to get the party on. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We're going to party with you, party with us.
Yes.
Okay, so please, Miss Hima, Girls from Vegas, let us know your upcoming ventures and events and books and projects, etc.
Oh my goodness.
What you got going on, Miss Hima?
Things are a little slow for me right now.
Okay.
But I'm putting together an event.
Okay.
And it's going to be in November.
Okay.
I'm putting together an event where we are going to partnering with another podcaster.
Okay.
She has her own podcast where she talks about relationships and dating in Dallas. It's Miss Thiene.
Oh, okay. So you're going to Miss Thiene.
Yes.
We heard about her before. Okay,
yes.
great.
And we're trying to put an event together where, like you said, we want people from all different cultures.
That's right.
Dating is hard. As
It
a single person,
is.
dating is hard. And
Go back to listening to Noah and Roxie early this morning. We talked about that.
Yes. And then and everybody is like in a struggle right now. Whether it's men, women, everybody.
It is. Relationship is crazy and complicated.
So we are trying to put an event together where it's not just going to be just another single mixer. It's going to be more about talk about it. Like, what are the issues that we are facing?
Let's really talk about it.
Let's really talk about it. What are the issues that we are facing as single people right now?
True.
What is the perspective that the men have? What is the perspective that women have? So it's
What can we do better as women? What can men do better?
Men do better. And you might think, we all talk about it. We all know everything. Yes,
No.
but no. Different cultures, different communities.
True.
Everybody works this world in a different, this dating
Different
world
time.
different time, in a different way. But at the core, everybody wants companionship. Everybody wants respect. Everybody wants,
Genuine love.
Yeah, love, continuing love.
Spoiled,
Yes.
pampered,
Pampered and
dating,
partnership.
dining,
Dining.
money. No, I'm joking. Stop. A good man.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what we are trying
Good
to
woman.
put together. Yes, yes. Whatever rocks
A
your
hot
boat.
body, a big chest to lay on at night. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding him.
Hey, Miss Foxie, whatever rocks your booty. That's what it is.
Whatever rocks with Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocks with Roxy.
Yes.
Okay? Because we rocks.
Yes, so that's what we're putting together. And, we're also going to have some vendors and people who are going to be, entertaining them. So it's going to be like a full package event. That's what we're putting together right now.
Okay, cool.
So still in the works. I'm going to give you more details. when we
Okay,
all put it
great.
together.
Definitely. Let me know. I'll
Yes.
definitely come out and support
Yes,
anyway.
absolutely,
You know I'm here to support
Oh,
you.
yes.
You came out to support me.
Yes,
I'm forever in your corner.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so also, Miss Hima, where can the audience follow you?
So right now, my Insta page is where I'm the most active. That's where
Okay.
a lot of my content creation comes out. So my handle on Insta is Girl, 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 number 4, M, Vegas, Vegas. So that's what it is, a Girl from Vegas.
Okay.
And that's where most of my content is. Follow me there. And if you have a business, if you have a small business, big business, you want to collaborate, I'm open for collaboration. If you want promotion, you want a commercial to be created, written, any content that's written content that you need, any video content that you need, I'm open for that. And any kind of promotion that you need, please reach out to me at Girl from Vegas, and let's work together.
All right, great deal. Great deal. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. So now we have closing remarks. I would like to definitely give love and appreciation for you, Miss Hima, for supporting Vibe Life and Foxie Roxie Night Owl Entertainment. Give me one moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Look at you.
Oh, where is she going? Where is she going? What's going on? What's going on? Miss Roxie is the vibe. That's what I can say. That's the vibe.
Y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know. So I would like to say, Miss Hima, thank you so very much. I am sincerely, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, very appreciative of you coming.
Thank you.
And spending time with me.
Absolutely.
This evening, I really appreciated you've kept communication, and you didn't know me from A to Z,
yes.
but you seen my spirit, my light, and it shined, and it met you,
you.
and I just thank you so very much. And I want to present this from Vibe Life and Night Owl for you, to you, and you know it's not $1 million,
It's okay,
but it's
Miss
something to
Roxie.
show our appreciation of you coming supporting us, and we look forward to working with you
No,
again.
absolutely. The feeling is mutual, Miss Roxie.
Okay, can you let the audience see? And what I picked out, hey, let's see. All right, we got a cup. She likes to travel.
So travel. You need to keep hydrated. That's what it is. And you end up in Airbnbs where they don't have like good, good soaps sometimes or body wash. Hey, you got me a sugar strawberry. I'm gonna use that.
Who don't like sugar?
Yeah.
And who don't like strawberries? Well, some people don't like strawberries, but the smell.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cute.
Oh, I hope she like it. Shake it up for, shake them up for him a little bit, Miss Hima. Shake it up for him.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay, just turn it upside down. There we go. Now let them see the glitter. That's who she is. What it say, girl? You are magic. Make that magic, girl.
I love it.
I think you are
love it.
magic.
Oh,
Oh, you're
thank
so
you.
magic. When I first met you, I said, this lady is magic.
Oh, thank you.
She
so
is magic. She
much.
make the magic happen, guys.
Oh, ooh, what's that? Pomegranate and berries. Oh, girl.
Girl, we gotta,
Yeah.
Foxie Roxie gonna make sure you smell. You gonna smell good. You gonna have your house smelling good, your bathroom, your car.
I'm telling you,
It smells good.
I'm gonna leave this open and leave it in my car. This smells so good. Oh, man.
And she got one more trinket that goes with that one. Okay, what the other trinket is?
Oh my gosh.
I want you to always remember, what does it say?
Don't forget you are magic. Oh, I love this.
Don't
love
forget
this.
you magic, girl.
Thank you.
Don't you forget it. You got the magic, baby.
Thank you so much.
You're so very welcome. Thank you for so much coming in and supporting Foxie Roxie, Vibe Life and Night Owl, our entertainment. I really, truly, and I look so forward to
Yes,
seeing what
absolutely.
else you got going on and
yeah.
what we can do together.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm not just doing this just to sound good or look good, but I'm also doing this definitely for connections
yes,
and
absolutely.
life experiences with great people that God brings my way. So I'm excited, and I
I'm
just thank you
excited
so
too.
much.
Thank you so much
And
for
I
having
hope,
me.
yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much for
And I
having
hope you
me.
can use those, and sometimes whatever that lets you know that you have that magic
Oh,
spirit,
yes,
and don't
thank
let
you.
nobody dim it. Okay.
Oh no, this is, I'm gonna change my car keys now. I think this is what's going on.
So when your little boy say,
Yes.
"Mama, you magic," don't you forget you are too, son.
Yes, thank you so much. I
You're
really
so
appreciate it.
very
It was
welcome.
amazing to talk to you. You are
Yes.
so fun.
Thank you.
You're so vivacious, and you have such bright light. Like the keychain says, you are magic
Oh,
yourself.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
love.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Keep it back. There you go.
So we gave Miss Hima her swag bag. Okay, she already swagged, honey.
Yes.
We just added her with some more.
Some more.
Now some more. We just added some more
Yes.
swag. Okay, so Miss Hima, now I gotta ask you a very important question.
Okay.
Who are you rocking
I
with?
am vibing with Foxie Roxie. That's who I'm vibing with.
And can you please shout out to Vibe Life and Night Owl Entertainment?
Yes, absolutely. Vibe Life and Night Owl Entertainment.
All right, woohoo! Give it up! Now, thank you guys for tuning in and plugging into the Rocking with Foxie Roxie show. You can follow me, your girl, Foxie Roxie, on Facebook, Night Owl Entertainment, the purple owl that is winking. You can follow me on IG, and that is love_goddess_1, Nicole Roxie Houston. You also can plug into my YouTube channel, Rocking with Foxie Roxie, and that's Roxie at God Anointed 19482. You also can follow me on TikTok, Foxie Roxie, TikTok.com/@Foxie Roxie Night Owl. You also can come and listen to Foxie Roxie. You can listen to me free on Spreaker, and on Spreaker we'll show you other places where you also can tune into my podcast, as far as Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Castbox, and even more. You have been rocking with Foxie Roxie. Any last remarks or words, Miss Hima?
This was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me over. And there's so many topics, so many things that we discussed and we talked about. And I look forward to working with you and creating more magic and work and see where our collaboration takes us.
Yes.
That's more videos. Like I mentioned before, there's growth when you grow together. And that's always fun. So, that's what it is. Oh, yes.
I'm with you on that.
Yes, absolutely.
And I look forward to growing with you.
Yes.
All right, people, you have been rocking with Foxie Roxie. I hope you receive love, laughter, and some gold nuggets. Nuggets to all my Foxie Roxie lovers and believers. Thank you for joining and supporting. And a special thanks to my amazing guest, Miss Hima, for representing the Foxie Roxie. And until next time, guys, peace, love, and soul smooches. Yes.